because we are not registered, nor do we want to get back into that bureaucratic area. So we are going to respect the requirements for the retail public in this newsletter. It will be very different from our institutional newsletter, but we hope that it will be educational and helpful.
And so you'll be spotting really and identifying the long-term trends in all types of different markets, though, bottom line, without the stock recommendations. But I think from there people could go to their professional brokers or whoever and get the professional advice. But they're going to have the identification, I'm saying, of these long-term trends in order to go and make the moves from there. And that's really what this is all about, is it not?
Exactly.
Louise, what I find interesting is that obviously everything's on computers now, so it's a little bit easier, I think, in terms of the time that it takes to do this. But really, when you were doing this through the bulk of your career, or really your mentor, everybody who was involved, you had to do these things by hand. With all of the work that was involved, how did you do that? Where did you guys go to do that, or how was that accomplished?
Well, that just as an aside, my mentor, Alan Shaw, was also Ralph Acampora's mentor, believe it or not, and it was when Ralph left that he hired me. But we had gymnasium-sized walls, floor-to-ceiling paper, and we tracked all the indices by hand every day, which is why I wear magnifying glasses. I did it for 15 years. All the advanced decline data, all the high-low data, all the volume data, everything got put on one line every single morning before the market opened. And you actually could walk through history. Back when many of the strategists were looking for a decline in 1994-95, we walked back through history and looked at that advanced decline line and said, boy, looks like just the same kind of pattern, that we saw at XYZ point in time, and maybe this is really getting ready to turn up. Very interesting. There were walls that went all the way back to 1974, everything done by hand. And we only have a little vestige of them left, what I was able to carry with me, and unfortunately our former firm promised to roll them up and send them to us, and somehow they got thrown out. And the Market Technicians Association is very upset about that because that's where we were going to donate them.
What a piece of history lost because of stupidity.
It is too bad.
Louise, thank you so much for joining us.
Eric, thank you so much. You're so very hospitable and cordial. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for joining us at KingWorldNews.com. Remember to tune in next week where we will have Congressman Ron Paul from Texas, who has been such a crusader for freedom in this country and is so well known for his Audit the Fed bill. We will also have Mish Shedlock from globaleconomicanalysis.blogspot.com. He has obviously become so well known for the chronicling of the implosion of the economy and all of his other writings that he puts out over there. And remember to go to our Gold Plus page for exclusive weekly interviews with Ted Butler and Getta.